Okay, everyone, familiar. Friends on my channel should know about May Day. I can be regarded as officially entering the pit of the field top. During this time, I played a lot of field tops, includes linkage top. I also played the only one I haven't touched, which is the category of open armor top. Today I can just bring you Ouya home. The new armor opening Euro new product expulsion. Let's first look at the appearance of the expulsion. It can be said that it is a fusion of ancient and modern images. The first is after it opens its armor. In fact, it will form a 6-board plum blossom. The second is that its surface is made of a lot of this mecha-style armor. The whole is very tough and very sci-fi. I currently have a stainless steel version on my hands. There will be sub-copper inlays on the surface. The same part is treated as old, but there is no smell. From the perspective of volume, in order to give everyone an intuitive feeling, I took a few of the more common fingertip tips on the market. Luo, you can actually compare them relatively. For example, Scorpio and Expulsion. When I was watching the video at the beginning, you will feel that the entire volume of the expulsion will be relatively large. Especially this thickness will feel very thick. But after getting started, it feels like it's actually completely acceptable. It must be larger than the normal feel, the top is bigger, but it wasn't too big to be scary. In terms of weight, my side shows 136.7 grams. It is equivalent to an ordinary 3-leaf Euro house. The version could be a little lighter. Okay, let's focus on the gameplay. Let's talk about the feel first. The most basic gameplay is to open armor. When we turn around, you can actually see that there are so many same-sex lines on the surface. Once same-sex lines appear, everyone can realize that this armor is completely open. At this time, we force it to stop. The complete form of the 6 pages will be presented to everyone. This kind of armor that everyone saw before. Basically, the armor is opened along an axis. When the magnet stops, it can suck it back. But expelling it actually realizes the opening of the 2 axes. It can be opened on the x-axis and it can be opened on the y-axis. The same can also be opened, because I don't have much contact with armor opening tops. So I think it's the first spinning top that can open armor on 2 axes. Of course, if I say that because I support shallow packages, I am wrong. You can also add a little trick to you in the comment area. It was when I opened the 6 pages that I was faced with 2 choices. Sometimes, I want it to be able to show 6 pages in its entirety. Like this. But sometimes I want to take it back by itself. At this time, if we intervene violently, it will take it back by itself due to inertia. In fact, it can be done. Just requires a little skill. The second way to play is that we can turn it upside down. Or my left hand is straight. At this time, it can only open these 3 pages of the y-axis. You can see that there are also same-sex lines. But this same-sex pattern is only concentrated on the edge, and there is no same-sex pattern in the middle. At this time, we will avoid it no matter what. You can see that they are all 3 fake films. This spinning top actually brought me a surprise. It is that although it is an armor opening top, but after it opens its armor, it twists and feels. In fact, it is really similar to the spinning top. That is to say, it is a tactile one. After the fall of the armor and the opening of the armor, we can flow. It was also very happy to hear the sound of this rhythmic metal impact. Now let's take it apart and look at the other 2 ways to play. Because there are a few big guys in the circle, including Ryan and Jianfeng have already done this disassembly. So when disassembling this piece, I won't share it with you in detail. I will mainly talk to you about the experience. Because the expulsion is a 2-axis armor, in order to achieve the x-axis armor. In addition to this bearing of the foundation, there is also a bearing of the armor plate. Because of the bearing of the armor piece, it has an extra gameplay that I like very much. We can rotate this nail piece alone, and can be set in. On the finger, it becomes an armored spinning top with a set of paper. Since the armor can be played alone, can this subject also be played alone? The answer is yes. Screw the opponent on and it becomes a pure hollow feel. Wow. But to be honest, it's not fun. It's enough for everyone to play the first 3 ways. Okay, then in the end, let's summarize the expulsion of this product. First of all, I think the expulsion can be said to be a very good armor opening top. Breaking through the armor of an axis, and there will be different ways to play on the front and back, including us opening the nail piece. It can also realize such a fidget spinner gameplay of paper sets. It is a good feel and excellent gameplay. At the same time, the appearance is also very good. So because of the expulsion of this product, I also developed a strong interest in the category of armor opening tops. I believe I will also bring you more sharing such as the armor opening spinning top in the future. If you are interested in my follow-up video, please pay attention. In this way, I can do excellent EDC products in the future. It will be presented to you in the form of a video as soon as possible. Okay, see you next time, bye bye.